Hey Shazia,
Hi, Shazia.
how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I am loving the green you've got on today. Tu specially aaj paake aayi hai.
Yeah, do I look patriotic?
You look like you're ready for Pakistani Independence Day.
I am. And who are you supporting by wearing that orange and green? What's going on?
Well, my dad was born and raised in India, so I'm supporting India's Independence Day because yeah, they're hand in hand.
We're hand in hand. I have no problem. And you know what? As brothers and sisters from the same background,
Yes,
we should be able to tolerate each other.
I
That's
think
how I
so.
feel. I have a lot of wonderful Indian friends, and I would not change anything about my friends ever.
Yep.
Uh, but you know what? So, you know what? I think it's a multicultural day for me. I feel like, we should be able to celebrate differences, yet we're the same people. I had ancestors from India too. My grandfather, Dada, his father, we all have lineage,
So they were born in India
in India, and then
and
they
then they
migrated to Pakistan after the partition.
Achha,
Yeah.
so similar to me, my
Hmm.
dad was born in India and he
Hmm.
migrated to Pakistan, but then he left Pakistan, didn't stay very long. He moved on all the way to Europe.
Yeah.
But my mom was born in free Pakistan. And why
Oh,
I call it free Pakistan is because by then it was independent.
independent. Yes.
And my husband was born in Pakistan. So he always says, I was born in free Pakistan,
Right.
So
Okay.
yeah.
So you know what? That makes sense. This day actually means even more to me. My dad was born on,
You said your dad's
yeah,
birthday's on
August 14th, free Pakistan. That's,
Azadi,
yeah,
Azadi.
yeah. Well, no, 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 no. Let me take this back. This was pre-partition. My
Pre
dad was born
partition.
pre-partition,
Teak.
but he was born on August 14th. So to
Nice.
me, it even holds more symbolism.
Yeah.
I love this month because my dad was born in this month. And, the patriotism is there, even though I'm American, but hey, I'm Pakistani. My background, my heritage is
So
Pakistani.
do you get people asking you, are you from Pakistan or
Yeah,
India?
all the time, all
I
the
get it
time,
all the time.
all the time. And you know what? We are literally the same people. I don't see any
Yes.
difference. I think if we could look past all the crazy stuff, I
Uh-huh.
think we could be all friends and we can live in
We
harmony.
could, but I think with the independence and the separation
Hmm.
of both countries,
Yeah.
I was reading up on it, and it's one of the biggest migrants
Yes.
that happened. The
Yes.
migration was one of the biggest in history. In
History.
history, and people don't talk about it
They don't talk about
because
it.
so many people left from Pakistan and they came over to India, and so many
Yeah.
people came from India and they went to Pakistan, and so many were killed in between.
Killed. And do you know that some people just stayed right where they were, kind of
Yes,
like frozen in time,
yes.
kind of a thing, and they just stayed because they didn't know any different. So they just stayed
I
there.
love the partition dramas that are
Yeah.
out there, the
Yeah.
partition movies.
I've always been
I,
intrigued by them.
Me too.
Yeah.
I think, can you imagine living in that time frame?
I couldn't even
Is
imagine.
okay. So I'm going to give you a short story of what I know,
Okay.
and this is a short story of my nanny's mother.
All right.
So when my nanny and the whole family migrated from India, they came from Kartarpur, and was it Kartarpur? I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, mom, if I said it wrong. But they moved. They came over in buses because
Right.
my nana had buses.
Right.
So when they put as much family they could together, they brought them over.
Okay.
They were allotted this building in Faisalabad, which at the time was called Lalpur. We'll talk about that too. Why it was
Okay.
called
We have
Lalpur.
to. That's my
Yeah.
dad's hometown.
Oh, really? I
Yes.
didn't know that.
Yes.
So yeah, so they were allotted this big building in Lalpur and Junod Bazaar.
Okay.
So they settled down that night, and that night there was an old lady outside who was
Mm-hmm.
like in a blanket covered up, and at that time it was my mother-in-law
Mm-hmm.
who was a little kid, and she came in and she told my nanny that Ammiji, Bibiji, there's an old lady sleeping outside. What to do? And Bibiji had said to her, give her a blanket just in case it's cold. It's winter months, right? So she did. She gave her a blanket. Didn't see her face or nothing. The old woman didn't talk. So when she woke, when the my mother-in-law woke up in the morning, she went outside to check on the old lady and she wouldn't move. So she went to get my nanny, and my nanny went to move her. She was dead. She had
Oh.
died.
Oh my
So when they
goodness.
took the chadar off her, the blanket,
Mm-hmm.
it turned out to be my grandma's mother.
Oh my
She got
God.
lost in the transition. She didn't catch the
Oh.
bus. she just somehow she ended up on her daughter's step. This is
Wow.
prolific because my daughter, and I
Uh-huh.
hope you all are following along with this, my daughter wrote a essay on this for her school
Oh,
when she was young.
wow. Yeah,
And
she should.
because my mom told her that story, and it
Yeah.
was so amazing ਕਿ ਦੇਖੋ ਮੇਰੀ ਨਾਨੀ ਦੀ ਮਦਰ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਦਰਵਾਜ਼ੇ ਤੇ ਆ ਗਈ ਤਾਂ ਉੱਥੇ ਵਿਚਾਰੀ ਨੇ ਦਮ ਤੋੜ ਦਿੱਤਾ,
Yeah.
and they didn't know कि ਉਹੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਮਾਂ ਸੀ.
They didn't know.
That's my story of partition. Thank God I don't have any scary stories of
Yeah.
murders and rapes, but it was horrific, I
It
heard.
was, and for the audience who said, she said that the old lady, she found her daughter's home and she came and she died there. Because I know Shazia said it in Punjabi. And this is something, audience, we're going to try to work out, because
Yes.
we're trying to not lose any translation as we're speaking. But Shazia and I are very comfortable speaking in Punjabi. But look where our roots are from. Look
Yeah,
at our
that's where the
roots.
roots come from.
So you know what? We're very tied to our roots. I'm very proud of my roots. Pre-partition, after partition, free Pakistan. I'm very proud of my heritage in general, as our brothers and sisters in India are too.
Yes.
And could you imagine if we combined all these wonderful stories and put them in a book? And I know somebody's done it. I know
Oh
somebody
yeah,
has done
somebody's
it.
done it.
But could you imagine all the wonderful stories that would come out of it? Because there's long lost friends who have met after years. And
Yes.
I love those
क्योंकि
stories.
कोई लोग इधर रह गए सीगे, कोई
Yeah.
लोग उधर रह गए
Yep.
सीगे. So some people were left on this side of the border, some people were
Were
left
left
on
on
that
that
side
side
of
of
the
the
border.
and by being left, like this older lady, they were left due to whatever reason, circumstances. Maybe she missed the bus, whatever happened. But there was some horrible stories, and I
Oh,
think
it
people
was.
like to draw attention to the horrible stories. But if you have friends, Pakistanis or Indians, all right, there's nothing wrong with talking about things. Just kind of keep it nice, all right?
Mhm.
We do come from the same. We are the same people, pretty much.
Yeah,
Okay,
same lineage, I
same
guess.
lineage, you can say that. But I'm very proud of my lineage, and like I said, it's more prolific for me because my dad was born on Independence Day, so that even makes it astoundingly honorable for me. That's how I look at it. And I know if we sat down and we talked to people, I think they would have the same type of patriotism that we're expressing here, Shazia
Yeah.
and myself.
So what's your story about your dad?
My dad he was born in Lalpur. That's where his
Okay.
father was.
So he was originally from Pakistan.
Pakistan, yes.
Okay,
My
which
dad,
at that time was Lalpur, was
Lalpur.
India.
It was India, yes.
Okay.
But my grandfather, who had his house in Lalpur, it's still there. My mom went to visit a couple years ago, and it's still there.
Amazing.
It just held a lot of significance. I don't know who it was owned by. I don't know what the family who was there, before my dada took over. I don't know all of those.
So it wasn't like their home to start with. They were allocated it.
They were
like my
allocated, yes,
grandparents
like
were?
your
Okay.
grandparents. It was allocated, but you know what? They made it their own. And my dada was an engineer, so an engineering teaching. So he brought a lot of importance, to his role, and he brought all of his family there. He got married there in that home, had all of his children there. They all got married there. So the home had a lot of symbolism because everybody was born there.
So your family never really migrated from India?
No, there isn't anybody. Maybe like my great grandfather. There might be a story. I mean, from what I know from my mom and my dad, I don't know anybody it was yeah.
Oh, so
So
yours is different.
Ours is different than yours. Yeah, it is.
Because my mom's and my dad's side,
Mhm.
both sides, they migrated from India.
Oh, okay.
My dad came from there. He brought his whole family as well, and he dropped them in Multan.
Oh.
And then my grandfather, his brother, his sisters, he dropped them all in Multan, and he started heading out towards different countries.
Right.
That's how, like I said, we ended up in Scotland.
Yeah, I think it was here. I would say probably my great grandfather, maybe my great grandmother, maybe there it might be different. They might have migrated. I don't know. I just know up to my father's. I just like it. But my father being born on this August 14th, he made it really impactful here in the States for us. We would go to every Pakistan Day event. It would be a whole month of festivities. And now look at. I was looking on social media. There are so many happening. I don't know which one to go to. I don't know.
This is the 79th birthday for Pakistan.
Pakistan,
right?
yes,
This
it is.
And do you know, a couple of years ago, when it was the 75th birthday, I was in Pakistan at the time with my husband visiting after God knows how many years. And they had especially brought out a 75 rupee note,
No,
which
yeah,
was very, very exclusive.
yes,
My husband went high and high water to look for that note and brought me.
really.
I have it in my wallet. I'll show you, and I'll
Oh,
post a picture of it for anyone who wants to see it.
that's so
But a
cool.
lot of people, when they see that note, they're like, no, no, that's not real. That's fake. A
No,
lot of
it's real,
people,
audience. I've
it's
seen
real.
it. It's real.
Yeah, it's real.
And you know what? It is something actually amazing to have.
Yeah,
Because look, you're
that's
holding a little bit of
history.
history. You're holding a little bit of history. So
Actually, if you think about it, Shazia, Pakistan is a very baby country.
it is.
Compared to the United States, we just celebrated 250 years
Yeah,
of United States. But compare that to Pakistan is literally a baby, a
baby country.
toddler,
Yes, it is.
and they've got so much to learn.
They do. They do. And it's you know what? It could just keep growing. It could get better because with everything that we have now on social media platforms.
Mhm.
But I do feel there's a lot more coming out of Pakistan. I do feel proud of all the achievements that they're doing. Like we have women pilots now
Yes.
who fly F-15s. All right, we have astronauts, we have doctors, engineers.
It's
More
amazing.
more and more is coming out. So the younger generation learning from all this history that we have in both countries. I will give credit where credit is due. I think the younger generation is just making it even more impactful now.
So when you're talking about like opportunities and stuff,
Mhm.
look at the not the media, I would say, but the TV
Yeah.
stars, the
Oh yeah, very vocal.
the film actors,
Yeah.
actresses. There was a time when film actresses were down looked upon.
Yes.
They were looked upon.
Yes.
Not in a good way.
Not a,
कि जी ये हीरा मंडी दी है,
Right.
फलानी मंडी दी है,
Right.
फलानी मंडी दी है. No,
No.
I'm sorry. Now they're classed as stars. Like we've got some amazing stars in Pakistan.
We do.
Bushra Ansari.
Oh,
Look at
yeah.
that. I am in awe of that.
Oh,
lady,
that
right?
and the thing
Sabah
is,
Hamid.
yeah,
My
and these are
goodness.
generations. We're talking about four generations.
Yes.
That they, or decades
they're
of work. That's
excellent.
excellent. And you know what? That's what we have to take pride in what we do, even if they're small accomplishment, even if they're baby steps. I have a lot of hope for young Pakistanis. I really do.
See, I'm on the other side of that spectrum. I
Yeah.
don't because I feel they're going the wrong way.
Some are. Yes.
I really feel like social media has really messed them up. Social media ने बहुत खराब किया है ना.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they can do so much better for themselves.
Social media can be poison if you let it. It can be poison if you let it.
In any country.
In any country. And you know what? We want to be mindful of it, but there's so much you can learn on it. There's a lot of awareness that we have now of our respected country. Shazi and myself, we do have a lot of awareness. I've learned a lot of things because I've never been to Pakistan. I've never been to Pakistan.
Since you came here?
I've never been to Pakistan.
I'm in shock of that.
Yeah, I've never been. And I don't know how I would react if I went there because it's such a beautiful country.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
And just when I see the landscape, like northern Pakistan, you take Karachi, Lahore,
Yeah.
So I would love to go back and see where the roots are, where my parents started from and where we come from. I would love to see my children and my grandchild go and just absorb it. And maybe do it on Pakistan Day. That would be so prolific if I went on Pakistan
I went,
Day.
like I said to you back 4 years ago, I went with my husband and I visited all the places that where he was born, where he grew up, his college,
nice.
his university. He took me for a whole tour of the university.
That's
He went
so
to University of
nice.
Punjab. And my older son always jokes about it. Where did daddy go to school? And I was like, University of Punjab. He's like, what did he go there for? To learn Punjabi?
Hey,
and I'm like,
but there's nothing wrong with Punjabi. You notice, don't get me on the wrong side of Punjabi because
he
then
always jokes about that.
Yeah.
Did daddy go to learn Punjabi? And I'm like, no, dear. He
Yeah.
knew Punjabi.
Every lifetime I would come back Punjabi. Every
Really?
lifetime. Every lifetime.
I think I want to come back Italian next time.
Yeah, no.
Because I've been there, done this one.
No.
I want to come back.
I think I want to come back Punjabi and I want to be like a better Punjabi.
Like the Mullah Jat type Punjabi.
Oh, yeah. Just like out there Punjabi.
All right,
yeah.
Shazia, you're losing traction. Get back onto Independence
So what are you
Day.
doing for Pakistan Day? Here.
So normally I don't do anything
Yeah.
because my family grew up in Scotland and we never really celebrated the way you said that your dad made you all
Yeah.
celebrate Pakistani Day, Independence Day. We never did because my dad really didn't have much care for it, to be
Yeah.
honest. My mom was always so busy. I didn't discover Pakistani Day or India's Independence Day until I came to this country after I got
Yeah.
married, where we were all out here celebrating. Everybody's wearing these brand new clothes and blah, blah, blah. So shout out to Cardi. And you better sponsor us because right now we're wearing Cardi, both of us.
Both of us are wearing
But I
Cardi.
have a brand new green color top and
I
bottom.
do too.
just for Independence Day.
I do too.
And
I
I'm
do too.
planning to go to the local
Yeah.
celebrations with my friends.
There's a lot, and for the weekend, this weekend, next weekend, and even the following weekend, all the whole month of August, I think
Yes.
there's events going on.
Yeah.
So go out there, and you know what? It's just a fun day. Go out with your family,
Oh,
go out with
yeah.
your kids,
The
show
food is
them.
amazing.
The
Yeah.
food is amazing. The clothes are amazing, and there's toys now. There's just so much available now. You know,
Oh, yeah.
just make it a fun day, and hoping the weather is nice too. Everybody should just enjoy it, and you know what? Take a little piece of history away from that. You know, learn
Yeah.
what you can, and if not, go and Google Pakistan independence or Google India independence.
It was a lot. There's a
Yeah.
lot of history. If you watch the dramas, I'll probably you
Yeah.
can put out some drama names.
We will. Yes,
coming
there's
towards this episode.
But I know for a fact when we came into the studio today, there's not going to be a day where either one of us can be different. We
Oh,
cannot
no.
be different. We cannot be different.
No.
Other than the colors that we're wearing, we pretty much have the same outfit on. Okay,
We do.
Literally. Okay, I don't
Cardi.
know. I don't know where we come up with. Yes, Cardi, please pay attention. All right, we will scream your name. You know, if you do decide to become a sponsor.
Do you remember that song I sang you the other day? Mera juta hai Japani.
Buddy, yes.
Meri pataloon hai Cardi. Meri shirt bhi hai Cardi.
Okay,
Sar pe lal
so
topi Rusi.
she's getting off the track now. Let's reel it back in, Shazia.
You know I like to put in my music in between. Okay,
yes.
So what's your words of wisdom?
Words of wisdom. Independence, if you have it, anywhere you live in the world, please respect it.
Any kind of independence.
Any kind of independence, all right? Because it's hard to come by. And you know what? Be kind, all right, to your neighbors. Be kind to your friends. Be kind to your family. Be kind, because kindness will embark this journey that you can learn so much from.
Yes,
right?
correct.
It's a journey.
Yeah,
where we are today,
where
we're sitting, what you and I are doing, this is a journey.
And you know, independence is not just about countries, even though we are talking about Pakistan and India's independence. That's what we're covering today.
Yeah.
But independence is so many things.
So many things.
Independence is as a woman being independent, being able to make your own money and stand up and say,
going and buying your own khadi shirt whenever you feel like it. All right, that's independence. Or being able to eat what you want, being able to go watch a movie. Independence allows you to be the person
driving a car.
Thank you. And see, these are little things, audience, that we're talking about. But in some countries, it is not allowed. It is not afforded. It is not readily available to a lot of people. So
I know, Shazia, a lot of girls that are in Pakistan, they don't get to drive cars.
They don't,
because it's not seen upon as good thing.
Yeah.
Go drive a scooter.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Kuch the independence sikho, you know.
Yeah.
Get your independence back.
Learn it. And you know what? Educate, empower. That's how we are going to train the next generation and their generation. So we need to teach our children, you know, about independence. And I do want to tell my children about independence, what prominence it held for my dad, because he was really big. He celebrated July 4th with a bang too.
Oh,
literally.
I can imagine.
He
Fireworks.
He loved Independence Day. So he kind of assimilated into the US with his mindset, the same one that he had for Pakistan, his passion for both countries, that he was there.
That's nice.
It is. And you know what? That's kind of how he raised us. And I love that fact about him, you know. So that's why be really happy that you have independence.
Yeah, that's good.
That's it.
So independence, we are happy with our Independent Day. Pakistan, India, countries, any country.
Any country.
You know which country was never independent and always has been independent? The UK.
Yes. Yes. I wonder why.
The UK's always been under the kings and queens. We're not going to get political about
We're not going to get political. We're going to walk away, Shazia. It's time to go. Audience, follow us on Spotify, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Leave us comments, feedback. Please share, subscribe. Thank you. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.